Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome to Alex Builds. We have now finally got pack 6 of Model Space's Build Your Own Ford GT40. So this pack's been a long time coming. I did have to pause it for a while I moved jobs and everything. Restarted it a little while ago, but I had to wait for the stock to come in before they'd send me it out. They got the stock in and they've sent me it, so I've got it here now. So we can crack on and we can finally get back on building the Ford GT40. Before we do, let's have a little quick recap of where we left off in pack 5 and have a look at all the parts we've built so far. So as you can see, this is all the parts we've made so far. We've got like the engine, a wheel, the actual bonnet part, both the doors. So we've got one door here and another one here. We've got some light reflectors there. We've got the seats already made, and we've started in the last pack, we started the interior floor plan. So there we go. So we're continuing on with this first. So I've really been looking forward to getting back on with this model. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting, but finally we can get back on with it now. So yeah, make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video because I'm going to show off some decals that you can get for this. This is like interior and exterior decals that you can get for this. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Okay, so let me show you what we get in pack 6. We get stages 18, 19, 20 and 21 in this one. So let me show you what we get. So this is all the parts here. So stage 18 first off, and we get this part here. This is the next part to go on the floor plan at the back. So that's that one. Stage 19, we get the fuel hoses, the fuel lines, looking very, very cool. Stage 20, look at that, big bit there. And stage 21, look at that, we get some seat belts in there. So yeah, very, very cool, little safety harnesses. Can't wait to get them in. So without further ado guys, let's get these parts open and start building. So stage 19, these are the parts here. We're doing the rear left floor panel. As you can see here, this is the big chunk here. We get this little part here. Now this has a location pin on the back and a screw hole. What we've got to do is just got to line them up, push them into position onto there. Should click down just like so. We turn that over, we've got one screw hole just there, and that is for the only screw supplied with this stage, which is an FP01 screw. So let's get this in, screw that all the way down. Just like so. So next we're going to need to bring in this, which is our floor plan area. As you can see, we've done this side, now we need to do this side. So all we need to do is we've got 2 holes at the top here, 1, 2. We've got 2 posts on this side. So we slide the posts into the position, just like so. And when we turn that over, it gives us 2 screw points, just here, and one down here as well. But we can also use the FP01 screws again. So I'm going to put the first one down in this one. Get this one in position. Alright, so that's that one in, and now one more just in this part here. And there we are, that is that on there, looking very, very cool. This is basically where the engine and that is, so yeah, look at that. So next we're going to be adding in the fuel line. So for this we're going to take one of these. So this one we want to have it this way round with the curly bit towards the silver part we've already put in. Now this is just going to slot in here. So the hole's going to line up with the screw holes. There's also a location pin in there as well. So now when we turn this over, we're going to have some more screws. We're going to have an FP01 screw in this hole here and this hole here. So I'm just going to get the first one in because I'm having to hold it underneath. So let's get that one in. That one, second one, just in this hole here. There we are, that's that one done. And then look at that. Looking very, very cool. Puts a bit of silver, adds a bit more colour onto there. Next, we're going to do the other side. We're going to mirror what we just did there. So the curly bracket part towards the back, towards the silver part. So we can lock that down in the holes, just like that. We turn this over, 2 more screws in this hole here and here. Alright, let's get this first one in. So let's get this first one in. That one. Second one just in this hole here. And there we are. Look at that. Now got a few lines on there. Next, we're going to take these parts here. These are the silver parts, but they look like they've got rivets around. These are going to go one on either side, just here and here. So let's get the first one on. Drop that into place there. Another FPO1 screw on the back, just in this hole here. So let's get that one on. So that's that one. Do exactly the same with the opposite side. And when we turn that over, just in this hole here. Just like so. Now we're going to take these 2 parts to make up the fire extinguisher. So we can take these 2 parts, they can only go on one way. That's just going to slot together. It's a nice tight fit. Don't need a screw to hold that together. And that's our fire extinguisher built. Now we're just going to install that down here. So we've got a peg hole here, screw hole here. There's our peg and there's our screw hole. So quite easy to do. That's just going to get mounted onto there, just like so. And then when we turn that over, we can put another FPO1 screw in the back. That one's just going just in this hole here. So let's get this one in. Screws just fell off my screwdriver. Alright, let's get this one in. And there we are. We've installed our fire extinguisher. And that is all there is to do in this stage. Okay, so the next stage we get this part here, which is the interior partition. And yeah, we don't actually do anything with this in this stage apart from marvel at it and look at it. So yeah, that's all that we carry this on to the next stage. Okay, so the next lot of parts we've got out here, so we've got the safety harnesses. Look at them, they're really cool. Let me pick one up and show you. So yeah, look at that. Ain't that very cool? Look, even got the little clips on the end. So we'll come to them in a minute. First part we're going to need is this black part here, and we're going to take this little cap here. So this is going to slide in here. We do have like a key slot on the back of there and a key notch in here, so that we can't put it in the wrong way. It's just going to line that up for us on there. And the only screw they've supplied with this is FPO1 screws, so we've used that for the whole entire pack. So that's just going to go straight down the centre, just down there. Just like that. That is what you should have so far. Now we can mount that onto here. So we're going to go this side, facing this way up. This is going to help lock this on for us. So we've got a location port on here and a hole here that's going to help get that on there for us and get it in the right position. So let's get that on. Finding the right hole. There we go. So that's going to go just on there. We turn that round. An FPO1 screw just in the back there. So let's screw this one down. And that is that one in there now. And so if we turn this over, on the back, we do have like a key notch part just on the back there. That is where this part is going to go. So this part is going to line up onto there. Let's get this on here. So we can push that in, just like so. It does hold itself in there pretty well. We're just going to put a screw just in this hole here. So let's get this screw in. Applying a bit of pressure on the back, on the, put my finger on the back of that so it doesn't pop out while we put the pressure on the front to put this screw in. This is quite awkward to put this screw in, I must say. Come on. There we are. That's got that just on there, and that ain't going anywhere. Okay, now looking at this upper part here, I don't know if you can make them out. Let's try and get them. There is 4 holes, slots, just cut out just here. There's one here, 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 and here. That's where we're going to be putting our safety harnesses. So if we take one of these, we can slot that through the gap, just on there. Give that little push through, and put it through the other end. And that's just going to clip onto here. So we just need to push that down onto there. Might be ideal to use some tweezers for this. I'm just going to grab that. That's just going to go over that peg just on the back there, so it hangs down just like that. So we've got 3 more of them to do just along here. Number 2. Get number 3 in. Oh, that one went through really easy. Just push that all the way down onto there. And the very last one is just going to go in this slot here. Push this one down. And there we are. We've got our safety harnesses all fitted on there. So back at the beginning of the video, I did promise we'd look at some decals. So here they are. These are some amazing decals that add this bit of extra detail on here. Let me show you. So look at that. We've got a load of interior decals there. Some license plate decals. We've also got the number 6 in the correct font. This, you get a few of these, so you can put this on the bonnet and on the doors as well. You get this one here, looking very, very cool. And there's 2 little ones just here. These are the newest ones they've sent me, which is E85 race fuel and synthetic oil written on them too. So very, very cool. But you want to know what it looks like all installed. So let's install them. Okay, so the first one I'm going to put on is this blue one here. It says new advanced formula on there. Don't know if you can make that out because of the glare, but I will show you a bit better. This is just going to go down this silver part here. So let's line that up best we can. I'm going to put that right there. We get another one of them for the opposite side as well. So I'm going to put that one on. This one I'm going to put on the opposite way round. Just like so. That's them 2 mounted. Next, I've got 2 here that has synthetic oil written on them. So I'm going to take one of them, and this one I'm just going to put just in between the first little grooves in there. So I'm going to put this round about here. So that goes there. And another one for the opposite side. Let's get this one in. I'm going to put that one just there. Making sure it's straight. Just there. Already starting to bring some details out in it. It's starting to look really, really cool so far. Next we get this one here, which is Ngk Spark Plugs. So that one's going to go right in the center of this silver part here. Just like so. Got another one for the opposite side as well, but I didn't get one on here. But yeah, I'm not complaining. I got these sent to me. So yeah, if you do buy these, you will get one for the opposite side as well. So moving on. We're gonna do some on this. It looks a bit although we've got the red safety harnesses and the silver on there, there's not much detail on here at the moment. So let's get some more detail on here. So just underneath this silver part here, we're going to be putting this one here, which has on written on it. So that's just going to go just underneath there, just like so. And I'm also going to put a shell caution one just above that as well. Let's put that one just there. Look at that, that's already bringing the detail out. Now I'm going to put one of these rounded ones on. This is says Precision on there. This is just going to go just here. So let's get this one on. So you're going to start from this side. Look at that. So now I'm going to put the other one on this side. Probably be better to use tweezers for this, but and that's that one on there as well. Next we're going to put this one on, which says Team Castrol Racing on it. This is just going to go just here, just in this little square port here. So I'm going to go right about here, just there. Now we've got this one here which says, you can't read it, it's so small it's not going to show up on the camera, I'll try. It says Ngk Spark Plugs on there. That little silver part we put on the back, this is just going to go on there. Let's line that up. Just like that. And that's added some details onto there. Now bringing this part back, something missing from that fire extinguisher, and that is this one here, which is like the safety certificate thing for the fire extinguisher, the user guide, everything. So that's just going to go on the middle. You want the red part towards the top, the gold part of the fire extinguisher. So I'm just going to lay that label down just on there and curl that one round as well. So yeah, now it looks a lot more like a fire extinguisher. Okay, so I've got two little decals left here and one, well two, but they're the same on here. This just goes for the license plates, which we don't have yet, and these two parts go on parts we don't have yet as well. So we'll keep these safe for a future one. But yeah, let me show you what it all looks like together. And look at that. That is it, sort of all put together. Looking awesome. And don't those decals really make it pop? That is so cool. Wow. Thank you very, very much, John, for sending me them. They are awesome. So if you want to get these decals for yourself, I will leave links down in the description down below. You want to go across and ask Oscar for them. And yeah, these are made by a company called Fastsigns. I'll leave all their details in the description. But generally you want to go to this guy, Oscar, and yeah, get some pricing and everything off him, because these are awesome. These have really, really made this pop. Highly recommended. There's one more decal I haven't done, which I will show you, which is this one here. This is the number 6 in the correct font. I wanted to put this on pretty much at the end when we've got all the car built, all the exterior of the car built, but just for the video purposes I will show you what it looks like. So this is the number 6 as we know it now, and compared to this one you can see the actual font difference. So I'll show you how to install it just in case you are going to install this now. So you peel off the back, get it completely off, turn this round so it's facing me so it's easier. Just going to line that up, making sure that's perfectly straight, and line that up on there. Just like so. And then we can install that one down. And then obviously you can't remove the actual boot interior because we've got the sticker across it. So just take a blade, gently put it down into there. Do not press down into the actual paint. So just gently put it there and just score across the top of the sticker itself, and it should just cut through on your second time through. So there we are. So now you can sort of stick them down just like that, and there we are. So there you go, guys, that is pack 6 all complete. Doesn't that look awesome? I think that looks really, really cool. Really love the decals that John sent me for that as well. Thank you very much, John. They look awesome. Well done. So if you want to get these decals for yourself, there will be a phone number for Oscar down in the description below. Just send him a text and ask for pricing for it, or give him a call. I'm sure he'll give you some pricing for it as well. If you want to pick this model up for yourself, if you haven't subscribed to this yet, head on over to Model Space. I will put a link down there as well, so you can go along and subscribe to that as well. So that is it, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. If you did like this video, please remember to give me a like down below. And if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye.